Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world, and we're back to continue our playthrough of XCom 2 War of the Chosen, featuring the amazing Long War of the Chosen mod. Ahead of us we have to destroy an alien relay. It is underground, it's a subway mission, it's a team of 5 that we're taking out, and I know last time we talked about boosting the infiltration, and I decided to go ahead and do that just because I don't like subway missions. I don't want to make them any harder than I need to make them. So anything underground, I always find every additional soldier underground is like, for some reason, makes it more difficult than it would if it was above ground somehow. At least it's that way in my mind. So therefore, let's boost and see if we can't get the enemy count down, because we're sitting at 100%. A boost ought to be enough, I think, to get the enemy count down. Ah, there we go, and it did. So the plan worked out. We still will net 4 intel. Woohoo! So we're still making progress, just not as big a jump as maybe we would have preferred. But we'll get good experience on this and keep people hopefully getting promoted out of it. So I think it's worthwhile to do, especially because there's also an intel package involved also. Let's do a little refresher on the team we're taking out. Splinter. Takeda is our shinobi. His bondmate Tommy Pokemon Hertz will be our ranger on this one. Then we have Clancy. Chief Wiggums is our grenadier. Jane Kelly is along on her first, I believe it's her first mission for us since she's joined the team. And Subject 24, mission number 2 for our Spark. So let's get down there, let's get this thing going. Hopefully we're up to the task and we can come out of this clean. Okay, the tunnels under Pasto in New Brazil. Operation Foolish God. Let's get this thing going.
Menace 1-5. The communications relay is up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
Okay, let's just kind of get our bearings a little bit as best we can. As far as we can tell, yeah, we're off in a little section here. Now, where do we have to get? We have to get straight across over to here. So maybe we kind of go through this. So at least the odds of getting surrounded. Whereas if we head off in this direction, although it's pretty narrow, pretty narrow, so we're probably going to make contact fairly soon, I would guess. You, Takeda, let's get you moving. Let's use your eyes, let's use your stealth to get us moving forward.
Designated position.
And right off the bat, we see Naja, I saw, was one, a Viper is the other, and I was so focused on the snakes I didn't see who the Advent soldier was. So we got our first pod right nearby. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to push us a little bit closer here with you Takeda, and even if they move towards us, I think this is a secure position. We're going to get set up just in case they move towards us.
Rolling.
And do we have sight on the other one that I couldn't see? Oh, it's 2 Vipers. I could have sworn. Well, maybe it's about a 4? I could have sworn I saw an Advent and not 3 snakes. Yikes. I do like the idea of having you, Chief Wiggums, up near the front to provide a little boom power.
I am proceeding on foot, following a code 8.
And definitely want to get a bondmate up there to provide also from a position of cover. And since we're looking at snakes, why don't we keep ourselves just a tiny bit spread out.
Got it.
And let's see, Jane Kelly, you and your gunner skills, I think you'll fit right about there.
Got it.
Now, if they wander towards us, there is no overwatch if somehow we make a mistake. And so I'm kind of thinking that perhaps with Subject 24. We keep him slightly, we don't double move him just so he's not as far forward. So maybe the concealment will hold a little longer, and we'll keep you on Overwatch.
Is anyone there?
Let's see how they wander. Let's see how they move. And, well, maybe it's 2 pods of 2. No, he's coming back. So it is a pod of 3. 3 snakes. 3 snakes. Oof. And those 3 snakes decided to clump up together. Now this is where you wish you had a flamethrower. We don't have that luxury. We have so many ways to get this thing started. But I think we're going to go the old-fashioned frag grenade just in order to make them all potentially hittable. And at this point, though, is it how many of us is it worthwhile putting on Overwatch? That's my big question, because if they scatter and all of a sudden get into full cover, they're going to be a lot more difficult to deal with coming up here. So how many of us would I want to? I think we're just going to have to take that chance because they'll be weakened with this. And we're not, I'm going to choose not, because if I want to suppress if I need to, if I want to get up with a shotgun, if that presents itself as a possibility. We got overdrive. Yeah, I think we're just going to play it straight up. No Overwatch. Let's go, Chief. Big boom.
Oh, great.
Decent damage all around, as we knew. One really backed off there. We're gonna have to be real careful about charging that one. I wonder if it's drawing us into more enemies in the back. You never know. Now, as far as cover, yes, they are all in pretty dang good cover. We can get a flank out here easily and still have ourselves in cover. And the Vipers out here, the Naja. So I'm thinking Jane Kelly, I'm going to bring you over. Jane Kelly for the flank. Subject 24. What is our best? We have a shredder gun. Now we might want to look at little overdrive just so we can move far enough, because that gives us the extra move. That would allow, so that's 2 flanks right there. And then we got to decide, do we want to, do we dare risk then bringing someone in like this, and then using a teamwork? Maybe if we use the teamwork first, movement, could we still shotgun from here? I guess we're gonna find out, because I'm thinking that gives us 3 flanks, and without having to expose yet you Takeda, if all the hits, if all the shots work. So we're gonna bring you up to this opening, even though we may get some vision. That door's closed, so that'll help. And Jane, that's 1 step closer for what we're trying to hit here. So let's do it. Your first action, Jane Kelly, 82%. Could be better, but it's not hideous. And that result is definitely not hideous. Subject 24, let's do your overdrive. It does have a 5-turn cooldown, but we're going to do it. Alright, let's get moving up here. Now, this is, like I said, we can get a flank from here. Because we do this, we got 3 actions, right? So we can shoot from here and have a pretty damn good shot to finish this Viper.
Come on.
And here we go with a regular old shot, finish it off.
It isn't yours, so leave it alone.
So the sound's a little bit wonky in my ears right now. I'm hoping it's not translating to the game itself. I guess we'll find out when I go to render. And now we got you, Tommy Pokemon. So what we're gonna do is a little teamwork from you over to you. Give you that extra movement.
I give you strength.
And hope this works. This is a big old test also. We're going to do the 2 movement, and hopefully that allows you to shoot with a shotgun if necessary. I'm hesitant to push you in there all the way. The only reason being is if there's another pod there, those would be some awkward positions. So I'm going to keep you behind this cover just in case there's a worst case condition. It may not make our, but since we're adjacent, I'm hoping our chances to hit with the shotgun will still be okay. We're about to find out if all this will work as planned. We need the Pokemon magic here, and that was double movement, but now you can't shoot, so it is pure movement. Gosh darn it. I guess we're gonna reveal you. The plan didn't work. We always had a backup with you, except can you reach him from there? Yes, you can, barely. You're gonna be exposed, but apparently if Pokemon didn't see anybody there, you shouldn't either.
I'm spotted. This what we're looking for.
And Blade Master paid off. So we got rid of the first pod.
What did you
3 out of the
expect?
9, 1/3 of the way there. And a nice Illyrium core.
I've got the package.
Let's go find out what the other one's gonna be. Oh wait, you apparently still have an action. Let's just Overwatch. Oh no, we're done. And let's get subject 24. Well, we'll just end their turn. All right, now we're going to have to be very careful as we move forward. In fact, I'm not probably going to push you two forward till we get the rest of the team caught up to us a bit. I don't need to have you. I don't need to have us strung out too much. So first of all, subject 24. Let's pick this up. An advanced scope. That's good. It's nice seeing things before the words. We're going to bring you here behind these doors. I don't think we're going to open these doors. We're going to get ourselves all up this way. You shouldn't expose yourself behind those doors. Nope. Chief Wiggums, let's get you behind these doors on this side. And Jane Kelly, I forgot where you were. Now there's a chance, is there another doorway? Now we have this opening over here where we could gain sight, so I'm hesitant to come over onto this side right at the moment. I think what we're going to do is just get us all here ready to move together as a team in case we see stuff where we can. We're going to reload, get ourselves ready for the next action, and kind of deal with it that way. Don't have to reload with you use the blade. And we never did get to shoot with you, Pokemon. So let's just Overwatch everybody that can and get moving next turn. Our data transfer is a 10-turn timer. I think we can hopefully afford this 1-turn delay.
Moving to Overwatch.
And let's hope we get a sound cue. One can always hope. Nope. So we got to push forward a little bit and see what we can find. Open the doors. Chief Wiggums, we're gonna have you move here also to open the door.
Let's roll.
Hopefully if we find something, a grenade still has some use for us. And I think in you, I want to get us for our first peek over into this open air. Very high probability, but it's a blue move so we can still react, that we might see somebody.
Not a problem.
And the high probability, I guess my spidey sense was not working on this one. I kind of sensed that we'd find something there, and we didn't.
All right.
So we may just move ourselves forward. We're gonna push you here. Well, if I'm gonna push anybody, let's push our ranger. So if we do see something, you'll have 2 shots from a nice cover position.
10-4.
Nope. So Jane Kelly will pop you right here.
Location confirmed.
And I think we'll just overwatch who's left. I take that back. Subject 24, let's reload you.
Fully functional.
And do I want to move Mr. Clancy Wiggums? Yeah, Chief, we'll move you here. Because it's a chance to get over here and still be able to shoot a grenade if we find something else. And you, Takeda, just overwatch.
Scanning. Heads up. Got movement.
Okay, now we do have a sense of where they are, at least a general direction. So let's get you scouting. They might be, if they're behind the walls, we may still not see them and get exposed. So let's get up to this point.
Absolutely. Advent forces.
We found them, and we found an officer too. So we got to figure out the best way to deal with that. And we got a little sneak cheat peek over here. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and there might be a lone drone somewhere. So I at least saw 3 over here in this pod. And these guys here are in pretty dang good cover right now. We do have the ability to see the officer. And let's just see what the walk fire looks like for you, Tommy. Not bad to start the damage on the officer, which might not be a bad thing. We could probably get Clancy Wiggums over there. Now I don't think, since they're right here, I don't think I'm too keen on moving Clancy Wiggums and anyone through here, just in case we pick up that other pod through here. So Chief Wiggums, we could pop a grenade over here also. The only problem is we got a trooper in the back. Well, maybe we can get close enough. Let's see what the perimeter, the diameter. Yeah, too bad we can't get to the full cover. But we're gonna play the half cover game. Get you out here. Well, should we keep you in full cover? Because that should be enough range to at least get a grenade on the officer, so we can eliminate the officer.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I mean, it's my job, right?
It is your job. And yeah, we'll just can't quite get them both. If I had moved to the half cover, we probably could have grenaded both. The officer is my biggest concern first, so let's see how it goes. Not bad damage for a grenade like that. If we're going to throw an axe, it's 49%. So just having that in the back of our minds, not a great chance, not great odds. Now if we bring you up here, you would have shots on both potentially. Let's do that last. What we could do is bring you up here, Jane Kelly, for suppression chance. You would see both from there. For hopefully we can take out the officer. I'm thinking with the walk fire, and then you can suppress the other guy if we're unable to take him out.
On the move.
So let's try the walk fire now. See if we can finish off the officer. That would be a big one. Ah, we didn't take him out. Now it's very important that we bring you up here, subject 24, and hopefully get a good shot off from you. The shredder gun, yeah, I don't think it would get enough range for us. Oh well, yes it would. We're gonna give it a go.
Luckily, you don't feel pain. Look at
Well,
you,
that was damn
sailing
effective.
through the air majestically, like an eagle, piloting a blimp.
Is Shredder... I gotta get used to how that works, because I haven't played around a lot with the sparks. Is that like cover be damned? It doesn't really show odds of hitting and this and that, so maybe that's a cover be damned kind of an option. I'm almost thinking that maybe I want to get you up close over here, you Takeda. These guys, we know there's a pod right here, and I'm kind of thinking let's just get you up close so you're in range for flesh as an option coming up. And they're gonna, the only bad thing is they're probably going to be on yellow alert if they do get moving coming at us. We will be able to have Overwatch here.
Affirmative. Covering now.
And so yeah, I'm going to bring you up here just so we're nearby for flesh.
Head no. Movement ahead.
And we hear them right inside behind the wall. Okay, yep, that's a yellow alert move if I ever saw one. Raising the dead, not knowing where we are. And they don't move. They do not move. What would be nice, or one thing that we could do if we had the right angle, we can come over here and rapid deploy the flashbang to get rid of this inconvenient thing. And is that something we need to worry about? Yeah, well, this guy wouldn't be able to reach us yet anyways. We're going to rapid deploy. We can come out here, rapid deploy, and then move you hopefully to some decent cover nearby. Chief Wiggums.
Let's roll.
We're going to bring it in there and really screw these guys up. And takes care of that little inconvenience. And yeah, I think what we're going to do is play it safe and get you some full cover over here, Chief. And there's now we got to figure out what's the best for everybody else. And I'm thinking as much as possible moving into some good cover other than the spark, obviously. Let's set some Overwatch, and hopefully they're going to move towards us, move and do something towards us. Pokemon, can you make it to full cover? Not quite. Maybe this full cover would be the best. What full cover would be the best to get you to? Well, full cover be damned. I kind of feel like this would get us good enough coverage for Overwatch.
Heading out.
And that's good cover for Overwatch for you, Jane Kelly. And let's just get everybody overwatching. In fact, you, Takeda, I'm going to bring you here, even with your little pea shooter. We're going to Overwatch,
Sure thing.
because this is all good cover potentially.
On Overwatch. Moving
On
to Overwatch.
Interesting.
And so much for that. What I'm thinking is let's bring you here. Let's bring somebody here. Who do I want to bring there? We do have Overdrive. So I'm kind of feeling let's bring you here. Let's get them activated. Everybody else, yeah, I just don't feel like we're in great positions for when they go active. We got to worry about reinforcements. So yeah, I think we got to push the envelope a little bit We still got 6 turns here, but I don't want to be stuck dealing with these guys amongst reinforcements. So let's do the overdrive. I don't know. I don't have a good sense of where they'd scatter to even know if some of our other soldiers back here will be of much use. So we're going to hold off one more turn as we get a little closer to hopefully make this a complete ambush. We're going to bring Jane Kelly over here.
Good to go.
I think we're going to keep you there, Subject 24. Yeah, we don't want to go around the corner there. Thinking you, we're going to keep you near these guys on this side.
On the way.
We're going to bring you, Pokemon, Tommy Pokemon Hertz, right here.
Got it covered.
And we will keep Chief Wiggums nearby where a grenade might be able to get through over there. That's what I'm thinking. So let's get everybody who can overwatched and see if they wander or stay put. They're moving. Not much. Oh, they see us now. That's good. Let's see where they go. See if we're going to have enough options.
So that's interesting.
Got me flanked.
Okay, good ablative on the spark. He was the only one hit out of all that. That's pretty damn good. You, Takeda, you can reach for flesh. That's your job. We're going to see if that works first. Good job.
That's right.
Nice Illyrium core again. We're getting so many of those, even though they have a lot of uses. It's kind of a good source of money early because we got way more than we need, at least early. We got a trooper there, and then we got a mech here. So what is your shot right now? 2 at 82. We also have a spark who can rescue us if things get sloppy. We also have a flank over here, so let's just fire away. Of course, we have to worry about a reload, but we do have at least a free reload, so let's start shooting at 82. Save the shotgun for reinforcements that might come in. In fact, the reinforcements are going to be coming in next turn. Who can quickly take care of the drone? Hopefully you can, Jane Kelly. Maybe you can't. That's one less Overwatch we're going to get because now we're going to be committing the spark. And I'm almost feeling like I want to do a frag grenade against some armor. That's my last frag grenade, and we don't know what's coming in on us. How likely are we to get through that armor with your weapon? It says 6. So we don't need to waste the grenade yet in case we have some other armor heavy thing. We can move you a little closer. Subject 24 is what I'm thinking.
I agree.
Those odds to hit improved tremendously, so we can keep you, Clancy Wiggums, on Overwatch.
The only way out is
Pokemon, you're on Overwatch. And let's see what they're about to bring us. Let's do the free reload.
We're green to go. Overwatch.
Yeah, there is some armor on this one. and they're close by. One down, but it looks like the mech is untouched. Fortunately, we can work on the armor. We did save that grenade. And we're going to do just that, is wear off some armor. I mean, yeah. That all helps. And now we also have you with 2 shots. And those are 2 very good shots. Let's take them.
It's still up.
And as long as you hit, which you should, we're in good shape. All right, so reinforcements handled. Now we got to bring the shots in here. Is this? No, this is kill it before the time's up. So we got enough. Let's bring ourselves. We'll just shoot you through the door because if we get too close with your weapon, the chance to hit goes down anyway. Subject 24, you're next.
Okay.
And we're looking pretty good, guys. We're looking pretty good. We just got you Takeda. We can flesh this thing out of existence, I think. Fortunately, that's not an explosion that hurts us.
The alien transmission is down. Eliminate any remaining hostiles and move to evac.
So that is my oversight. I'm having so much fun with this thing. We forgot to do a little evac. So let's call somebody in, please. We're going to come over here for the evac.
Can I get an evac here?
We'll probably get reinforcements next turn. We're going to have to deal with reinforcements now. So let's come over here and start thinking about guarding our position. Okay, they're not imminent yet, so we'll be able to reload.
Let's do this.
So 3 turns to go. Hopefully we only have 1 reinforcement wave we're going to have to worry about. Let's get you over here and reloaded, Tommy.
Ready to rock.
We're going to reload here.
Good to go.
We're going to bring Chief Wiggums over here to get ready.
I'm proceeding on foot, following a code 8.
And we're pretty well centered in over here now.
I'm on it.
And then we need to reload our spark.
Fine. Completed.
And now the reinforcements are coming this next turn. Hopefully this is the only wave we'll have to deal with. We're kind of set up as well as we can, I guess. Let's reload you. And then we'll overwatch everybody.
Anything you do to shoot is nice.
And we'll see what they bring us on these reinforcements. Another mech. This time a reinforcement team of 3. This time the mech has disappeared with overkill. We got 2 others, an Advent Sergeant, which is probably going to be the toughest of them all to deal with. But we have definite options, so we can flesh the sentry. That is probably the choice there, which leaves everybody else to work on our sergeant friend over here. You, Takeda, let's do the flesh first to make sure that's going to work for us. One thing we could try is I'm going to bring you out here, and I think you'll still be in range to flesh. If worse comes to worse, we'll flesh the sergeant. Well, let's bring you out here. And this is why we get that free axe throw right here. Let's see if that can help us out. 69% is all. Oof! It killed him! You're just doing it all here, you Takeda. Alright.
How it's done.
I think we're going to evac just fine.
And this time, it's personal. The only way
Come
out
get
is
some.
suicide.
I'm different. This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Alright guys, it worked anyway. Even with forgetting to lay down the evac zone, it worked.
On the way.
On my way.
On the move. Okay, fine.
Alright, good job team. We came through clean, no injuries. We did get hit.
XCom operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
But it didn't get through the ablative. So it worked out really well. Flawless. Good job, guys. Sometimes getting photos underground are a challenge because of things like walls. Let's see if we have a location that doesn't have a wall in the way. Almost. When you see them do close-ups like that, yeah, there's going to be a wall. Do we have any non-close-up location here? Our camera coordinator is not picking the best locations, are we? Oh, this one works. There we go, heroes of Operation Foolish God.
The speaker commended loyal citizens today for standing up to those who would abandon our values for those of the old world. The remarks followed a moment of silence for peacekeepers slain by XCom dissidents.
Alright, mission complete. Foolish God is a success. Question is, did we get any promotions?
I wondered how the new gear would hold up, Commander.
No, not at
To
all.
me, like it's working out just fine.
So we got 2 Illyrium cores and advanced scope. That part was a nice haul. And there we go. Let's get right back out there. We now have 11 soldiers available. We're going to get right back out there searching for a mission. And I think we'll probably have another one coming up pretty quick also. Our supply drop of 11 is still there. We have some assorted loot somewhere else. We'll figure out that if we want to go over there. What's our next mission, just so I have an idea?
If you thought the elders
Okay, so
were
I decided
unhappy with
not
you
to do
before,
this one. I can't remember. This one didn't have enough. Oh yeah, that one just didn't have enough time.
Advent goons that broke free
And that one didn't have
somehow.
enough time. So I was thinking there was another one here I might want to boost, but no. Not enough time there. So we got... this is our next mission coming up here, which will hit really quickly. So in the meantime, what we're going to do is... let's get those token 11 supplies real quick.
Commander, we currently have no new supplies coming in. We'll need to seek out new means of replenishing our resources.
Avenger plotting new course.
That works a little better. And permanent infighter. Stun Lancers gain the infighter ability, so they have bonus dodge against nearby enemies. So if we have sharpshooters, I think that's the way to deal with Stun Lancers in an ideal world. And I think our next mission over here is probably ready. Let's just get our supplies, and since we can over-infiltrate a tiny bit, we can spend 8 hours. And there we go, we got our Whip and 11 supplies.
Setting course for Chile.
Since we're in Chile, what does this look like as far as 10 to 12? We still got 4 days. We're just gonna over-infiltrate some more. Advent strength is only 2. We're gonna continue over-infiltrating on this one. So we get it down to a better force level. And while we're doing that, let's go look at our mysterious loot.
Avenger plotting new course.
Okay, we've recruited a new Haven member in New Australia. And we finished our first officer training. Very good. Alright, do you have the ability for more training? We're going to have to find out. Well, let's just see who else we might have available for officer training. How about that? Now there we're looking for some classes that tend to make some better, at least in my book. I like the idea of grenadiers maybe as officers also. Let's go with Chief Wiggums and get him promoted and trained. Oscar Mike is mobility boost. Focus fire is I'm gonna go one more focus fire. I'll probably yeah, you aren't known for your speed anyway, so let's do this, and our next officer will probably get the Oscar Mike, because we do want some of those. They have the speed ability. What do we find? Suppressor. Well, we got some things we can sell. An Advent data pad will help us with some more of the intel that we're going to need, and the other couple may very well just be sell at the black market. So we'll take it if it's a source of money. Let's just go see where we're sitting here. And we got it extremely light, so we're ready to go out on this one. Intel on this one suggests a large number of Advent troopers present, so we may not see a lot of snakes and mechs and whatnot. Let's see what the squad is going out on this one. We got Nikolai, Undertaker, Carpathia, his bondmate Worf as our assault. Iceman will go along with him. We got our skirmisher on this one too. Din, Gravedigger, Bartha, William, number 1 Riker, sharpshooter with his bondmate Wesley, Mary Sue Crusher. So we have a solid enough team. As far as laser weapons, we got a scatter ray with Worf. We got the Cal 13 bullpup, which is a laser weapon, and we have a laser lance out on this one too. So we got 3. So we're in good shape on this mission coming up. So this is our next one, guys. It's a full intel package. We do not have to over-infiltrate on this one. So we're going to get the full 30, which will come in handy for when we want to expand. Hope you enjoyed today's mission. Do me a favor. If you did, heck, give me a thumbs up. And if you didn't, give me a thumbs down. I'll take them both. I'll take the activity, period. So thanks so much for watching. This is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. I hope to see you next time. Thanks so much.